Well, I don't think that this is right.
Look, I'm the talent, so you just, whatever.
Well, everyone's complaining so much about these fucking videos and, like, the angle. I'm sorry I'm not professional photographer or, like, videographer or whatever you want to call it. Yes. But I will try to make you all happy.
You know what makes me happy? You just made me happy.
Is that better?
Right.
Do we like this?
Yeah. God, I hate that we have to look at ourselves doing this.
I know. It's a little weird. But I think it helps.
I feel like you don't hate that part. Like, that's the part you like the best.
Well, then I can, like, see how my hair's laying and if I need to adjust the glasses, if, you know, maybe this is not such a good thing, but maybe I should just sit up. Like, I can, like, kind of keep check on this throughout the whole time.
Well, early on, I realized that this was just an extension of you looking in a mirror. Like, I realized that immediately.
I'm not that bad. Anyway.
First of all, I don't want to say I'm happy that you're getting shit about the videos. I think that you're doing a great job. It's true. I don't help out much except showing up and being hilarious on them.
Oh, okay.
That's my role.
Sure.
But as someone who has worked in this format, i.e. the intranet, for years, all I do, let me tell you what being an internet sensation is all about.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Jameson.
I feel like
it's about laying on the ground.
Word.
It's in print.
All right.
And I wasn't the one who printed it. I printed it several times after that, but not the first time.
Sure.
It's like laying on the ground and then just having a bunch of people who you don't know and who you can't see shovel piles of shit onto your face.
It's true.
That's what it is.
It's true.
And that's always been my role. I'm the shit eater.
Okay.
And now I feel like you're getting a tiny bit of shit about this one thing, and it's not even that much shit. In the grand scheme of shit, it's not even that much shit. And you're like, I'm tired of this shit. I think I broke a shit record.
I think so. I feel like that's noteworthy.
Anyway.
But no, I mean, currently, the setup, we have a radio, we have a CD case, and my phone is resting up against a 3-pack of Irish Spring soap. So that's how professional we are. We got our shit together on this.
On a side note, today's episode brought to you by Irish Spring.
I wish.
You want to smell like the hills of Ireland?
Hey, Irish Springs and Jameson go hand in hand together.
I love Irish Spring soap.
Apparently, you bought like 18 packages of Irish Springs.
This is weird. So when I go shopping, I don't like to have a surplus of anything. I'm not one of those people, like, if it's buy 5, get 1 free, I'll always be like, fuck you, cereal, and not this. You're not, find another sucker, right? I never do that.
Okay.
But I have such anxiety over smelling bad and being dirty.
Mm-hmm. As one should.
Yeah, so if you go, you can go into my fridge, there isn't shit in it, the pantry isn't shit in it, there's enough for one meal at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go into my bathroom, first of all, there's a ton of toilet paper. That's a different fear. And then there's a ton of soap and a ton of deodorant, always.
Have you ever seen one of the TLC programs called Extreme Couponing?
No.
All right.
I don't even want to get started on extreme couponing.
We won't talk about the coupons because I know your feelings on it and my feelings on it, and of course they differ.
Right.
But these people always have like basements or pantries or shelves stocked full of deodorant, toilet paper, and soap.
Well, and this is what I'm saying. If you have 47 jars of mustard, are you really getting over on anybody, or are you a shithead with 47 jars of mustard?
You're a shithead with
right? Of course you are.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Unless you're going to give that away.
Like, who won't even want the mustard fairy? Oh, good. Look who's here with mustard again. Oh, no one's interested. How did this happen? Listen.
Do you know what I'm interested in?
Tell me.
How well I'm doing at the 2 games of Word with Friends that we're currently playing.
The day I got a smartphone, you told me, let's do Words with Friends.
But wasn't I subtle about it?
No.
I was like,
no.
It's a fun game. It's fun to pass your time during work hours. Just let's put it on your phone and snap it.
I love how in your impression of yourself, you're always calm, collected, and professional.
Because that's how I am
Brian,
in my head.
Jameson here. I just wanted to share with you, as though anyone who's ever listened to one episode of our show doesn't know it was like, do it right now. No, right now. I'm on my phone. Do it right now. That's how it went. That's how everything goes.
That could be or could not be true.
Right.
I cannot,
we
weren't recording that conversation, so
right.
Who really knows?
Right. So, we played a game of Words with Friends. The first game of Words with Friends, you beat me by, like, I don't know.
Well, we don't need to go through all of them.
300 points.
Okay.
And then there's this weird second game where you also won, and there's like shenanigans I'm calling on it because I feel like I was forfeited on.
But I do not cheat. We don't use an app.
No, that is true.
We don't do anything.
Neither
like
one
that.
of us does that.
You just gotta figure it out. Accurate. Sometimes it's just seeing what works, but that's not cheating.
But the next sentence that I'm going to tell you is going to let you know everything you ever needed to know about Jameson. She beats me the first 2 games, including an absolute slaughter in the first game. And during the first game, not only is she beating me, she's explaining to me how I'm a very strategic player. Mm-hmm. I look and I like I've never heard of Scrabble before. I play the tiles in an appropriate space, and then sometimes I will combine word. And I'm like, okay, you beat me. Can we just get on? Stephen Hawking, I didn't realize that you had fucking figured out an algorithm. I then beat her in the next 3 games of Words with Friends.
It's true.
And at the end of the 3rd game, I got a text that was, "This is fucking pissing me off. I'm not going to play this game with you anymore." That's where we were. And we literally didn't play a game for about 3 days.
Because I kept getting shitty hands. Like, I would get the most obscure, combination of letters. Oh. No vowels, all consonants. Yeah. Like, it was not good. And then you would, sometimes steal the space that I was planning on getting.
At no point are you saying that I just played well and beat you. Ever.
Well, that did happen, but I'm also explaining why I lost.
Why that's not the case. Why life... Clearly, Jesus was against you. Had nothing to do with Brian having a good vocabulary.
There's something I needed to learn from that.
So, we didn't play for about 3 games, and then 3 days, and then all of a sudden, you send me 2 requests simultaneously.
No, but what happens is when you end a game, not only do you get to rematch, but also I get a rematch question, yes or no.
So we both hit yes.
So we both hit yes. Yeah.
So we're playing 2 games currently.
Yeah.
And she's beating me on both. One is an absolute massacre.
It's by 100 points.
I acknowledge that it was plenty. And then the other one's a little bit closer. I seem to find ways at the end. We always have close matches except for that first one. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I always find ways to weasel my way in.
It always goes neck and neck, up and down by a few points, which keeps it very challenging.
So I feel like there's a way that I might be able to pull one of these out. The other one, you've got
the 100-pointer?
Yeah. Whatever. So that's fun. Jameson and I playing Words with Friends, and then me either getting lectured for beating her or lectured because she's so amazing at it that she feels the need to share her powers with the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy a good board game.
Last thing before we wrap this up and we get to the show is, this is ridiculous.
It's not.
So you and I drink wine when we hang out and when we do the show and stuff. That's right. That's part of it, which is what alcoholics say. I used to have this kick-ass wine opener, a super fancy one. It was one of those crank deals and the whole thing.
Yeah, you didn't have to put much work into it. You just set it on.
Which by the 3rd bottle, that was always a necessary thing. I'm because I couldn't figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
We burned through it. We literally.
I didn't know you could break those.
Well,
but
I feel like we work at a very aggressive, an aggressive rate.
We should be testers for wine and bottle openers.
Yes. You just want someone to pay you to get shit-faced? That's almost. I'm just saying that's almost what this show is.
We're doing it anyway, so let's just get some bottle openers.
Yeah, just monetize this show, and then you're getting paid to get shit-faced. Why are you? Don't spread yourself too thin here. Focus. So right. Jameson's I've been going through a bunch of my old stuff, and I actually found a wine opener. Do you want it? And I was like, sure, that'd be great, thank you. Jameson today shows up with this.
I like that.
Yeah. It is a bird wine opener.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. And that's the first thing she takes it out. She's got the big Jameson smile, and she's holding it like fucking Vanna Whitewood. She's like, isn't it cute? And I was like,
you love it?
And I'm like, what about this made you think I wanted it?
It's blue. And it's a bird.
The only thing that's cool about it, and it took me to the 2nd bottle to figure this out, when you do this, it's like the bird's flying. Fly away, bird. Fly away and get drunk somewhere.
I don't know you anymore.
It's not the first time you'll say that, or the last today. So what I want to tell everybody is we have a very interesting show today. We got into some shenanigans this week.
Oh, to say the least.
Birds agreeing.
This is our mascot today.
Yeah, I like it. I'm also wearing this in support of all the people whose houses got damaged in the hurricane.
Oh, really? I feel like that was a mere coincidence. I don't feel like you put any thought into that.
There's also the next one in my closet.
I figured as much.
It worked out.
Did we know? Have we told him, or have we not told him about his OCD process with his shirts in his closet?
I don't see why we need to do that right now.
Well, you're the one that just brought it up. It was the next in line. So all of his shirts always get put in the same order. And when he goes to get a clean shirt, he has to take the first one, the next one, and then back around it goes. It's like a revolving door. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy pants.
Okay, first of all, it's a disease. Second of all, I don't do it as much anymore, and actually I credit you with solving it, because I hear so much shit when I wear certain things from you that now I actually have to take a second and be like, is this Jameson approved? This, quite frankly, is borderline, but I didn't feel like changing it.
It's fine. I'm wearing full-on pajamas at your house right now.
And this is the thing that fucking, she texts me and she apologizes in a text to me. She's like, I'm not feeling that great today, so I'm just wearing this. And I was like, first of all, I don't give a shit. Why am I getting a clothing update? But this is what you do, because you're coming over, like, you feel that I need to be mentally prepared for you looking like shit. And then you show up and you look cute, and then I'm like, oh. So this is as bad as it gets.
Pretty much.
And then
well, no
this is me with
but I'm
thought.
wearing like velour pants right now. You don't wear these pants in public.
Well, at this point, we're going to actually get into this in the show. Apparently, my house is no longer public.
No.
Or even something that anyone needs to be concerned about.
I actually wanted to wear my slippers here, and I forgot them. My Ugg slippers.
I'm so bad. I'm so sorry that you had to go through
They're
whatever.
pink, and they have sparkles in them.
Thank you for not wearing those. All right. That's it, everybody. We're going to have a lot to talk about on the show.
Okay.
There was a lot of drinking over this past week.
There was a lot of things we do not remember.
Yeah. Well, one of us doesn't remember. And we'll also be talking about your blog. We'll talk about some serious stuff. We'll also talk about some things, and I'll yell at you at some point. Those are the promises.
That's guaranteed.
Here on Election Day, I'm here to let you know that there are promises that I will always keep, and that's one of them. Little serious, little funny. I'm going to yell at her. That's it.
It's a true story.
Okay.
Just science.
And she's going to whisper talk. So enjoy the show, everybody. Go to Dudiaries.com if you want to check it out. And
Happy November.
And just in case this goes out today, we should do our Monday Night Football picks.
Oh.
You have taken the Saints -2.5.
No, I just picked sides.
Stop saying that. You don't get to just pick sides. That is not the way this contest works. You are taking them, laying the points.
Did not take that much
God
time,
damn it. You keep saying that. I just want rules to be my rules. I want to pick after the game and tell you who I want.
Oh,
no.
Settle down.
So you're taking the Saints -2.5, and I am taking the over, because I always take the over every fucking week, and I suck at it. But I'm taking the over of 52.
Is that your strategy? I'm just going to stick with one?
No.
And then see if it pans out?
Honestly, that's probably a better strategy than my strategy. My strategy takes like 20 minutes, like trying to figure some shit out. And then I just make the same bet.
And then you ask me, and I'm like, 2 seconds later.
You're like, who is it? Done.
Yeah.
And then you act surprised when I tell you there's a point spread. No! I said last time. All right, so listen to the show, dudiaries.com. Thanks, everybody. Are you going to do this part?
Got it. Well, I mean, you can, too. I don't have to.
I don't want to get involved.
To always turn it off. You can also turn it off.
Okay.